wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. What's this? Smack.
To the left. That is gone.
Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it. And a win. And a win. Brian Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And
At this time, will everyone please rise and remove our headgear as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome aboard to another broadcast. We're coming to you live from Harlingen South High School, a non-district matchup between the home team, the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, taking on the road team, Brownsville St. Joe. We are going to introduce the Lady Bloodhounds and hand it over to the PA.
Number 21, Natalia Montemayor. Number 22, Andrea Hassel. Number 25, Alejandra Gonzalez. And number 32, Zoe Bars. And the rest of the Lady Bloodhounds. The St. Joseph Academy Lady Bloodhounds are coached by head coach Robert Moreno and assistant coach Andrew Soto.
That is the starting five for the Bloodhounds. Now here to meet the starting five for Harlingen South.
Number 3, Katie Machen. Number 12, Alexis Rocha. Number 22, Sarai Rodriguez. And number 32, Jasmine Ortiz. And the rest of the Lady Hawks.
That is the starting lineup for Harlingen South, the Lady Hawks, led by first-year head coach Rebecca Littleton. Harlingen South in the home white uniforms, getting set to take on Brownsville St. Joe in the road red uniforms. Thanks for joining us on the pregame show. Both these teams coming fresh off of tournament play. Brownsville St. Joe down at the BISD tournament. Lady Hawks coming off their tournament out west in Laredo. So this one's shaping up to be a pretty good one. Some of these teams, St. Joe, in fact, starting to get healthy. That was one thing that Brownsville St. Joe was concerned about coming into this game, coming into this season, that they could stay healthy. They'd be really, really good. And coming into the season, they were ranked in the top 25 in the TAPS ranks. So as we get set to roll out the red carpet, thanks for tuning in on a Tuesday night. Let's meet the starting five for Harlingen South. Isabella Matis, Caitlin Machen, Alexis Rocha, Sarai Rodriguez, and Jasmine Ortiz in the starting five for Coach Rebecca Littleton. Conrad Alvarado there getting set for a tip-off, the official. As we get set to go, Brownsville St. Joe, Harlingen South, and away we go. And it will be St. Joe ball in the starting five for Coach Robert Moreno. Regina Tovar, Kaylee Voreyes, Natalia Montemayor, Andrea Hasso, Alejandra Gonzalez, and Zoe Voreyes in the starting five for Brownsville St. Joe. First possession for Regina Tovar. Three-pointer on the way, clanks off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Lady Hawks. That was Ortiz pushing it up to Rocha. Ortiz back out to Rocha. She spots up a three, buries it. Alexis Rocha from downtown, and the Lady Hawks strike first. It's 3-0. Isabella Mares comes up with the steal, kicks it out to Rocha. Back over to Machin. Rocha bounce pass out to Mares, swings it over to Rodriguez. Her shot is good, and a quick 5-0 Lady Hawk lead from the get-go. Here comes the press. Montemayor got rid of it. Loose ball, 2 turnovers, 2 straight drives for St. Joe. Good defense from South, sidestepping through the paint, no good. Tovar with the rebound, gets it up to Montemayor. Whiffed on the layup, rebounded by South. 6.5 to go here in the opening quarter. Rocha pushing it up, puts it up with the right hand. Rebound St. Joe, back come the Lady Bloodhounds. Tovar with a crossover. Stops, pops from the left side, off the mark. So far a good start for Coach Rebecca Littleton's Lady Hawks. Coach Littleton in her first year here at Harlingen South, taking over for Coach Kelly Garrett. Coach Littleton spent, her last stop was over at Los Fresnos, coaching the Lady Falcons. Tovar drives to the lane. She draws a foul. And that's Regina Tovar. And she will go to the free throw line. Makes the first. Thanks for tuning in on a Tuesday night from Harlingen South. Tovar makes them both. Now St. Joe trying to answer with a press. Ortiz overthrew Rodriguez and a turnover, and South didn't have an answer for the press. St. Joe forces the takeaway, and they have the ball back. Tovar now crossing it over midcourt. Just a tick under 6 minutes to go. First quarter, 5-2 South with the early lead. Out to Tovar. She retreats back from beyond the arc. Steps, swings it out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez pivots and takes a few steps back, scanning the defense, try to work around a screen, swings it out to Tovar. Steps to her left, spots up a three. Alexis Rocha with a rebound. Back she comes, trying to go coast to coast. She draws a foul. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We'll give you a shout out on the air. Harlingen South and Brownsville St. Joe. Rocha sinks the first. (31) 6A basketball getting underway down in Edinburgh, Economides, and Edinburgh North. That is 31 6A district play underway. St. Joe making the somewhat of a short trip, about a 20, 25-minute drive from here to St. Joe. South again comes up with the steal. Mares goes up, can't get it to go. Mares makes the first. Can't get the second one to go. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Back comes St. Joe. They trail early 7-2. Hassel gets it out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez moving to her left, cuts back to her right, drives through the lane, through the paint, layup no good. Ortiz with a rebound, but it's only picked off by Montemayor. Floater just off the mark. Loose ball goes out of bounds along the baseline, and it will be Lady Hawk ball. Miller and London going at it. That's one of the bigger games on our slate. Pioneer and Harlingen High, those two also going at it. That's a home game for the Lady Cards. Mares through the paint, strong move, gets the friendly roll. And it's 9-2 Lady Hawks. Harlingen leads 10-7 against Pioneer. That game going on just down the road at Harlingen High. Non-district matchup, two pretty good teams heading into this year with big expectations. Great seasons last year as Pioneer had that breakout season and found themselves in the Sweet 16 for the first time in program history. Harlingen High also in the Sweet 16 last year, but in a 5A, 6A matchup just down the road at Harlingen High. It's another game that we have going on live. Be sure to follow us on our social media sites at Real Sports Live on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have coverage coming right up on a golden platter from the 90th CE Vale tournament down in La Feria. 32 teams getting set to take place at La Feria High School. Estovar draws a foul. She will go to the line. Makes the first. Harvest Christian taking on Sherryland on the girls' side. That was a part of a doubleheader. The Harlingen South boys, Coach Brian Molina and company, they have a date with Sherryland High coming up. Harvest Christian picked up a road win at Sherryland. Just last night, we covered Harvest Christian at home against San Isidro. They took it to the Lady Tigers last night with Lexi Garcia dropping 15 points. She was our Luke Faria Motors Player of the Game. Rocha drew the foul. She'll go to the line. First time I see both Harlingen South and St. Joe girls on the basketball court. A lot of familiar names, some household names like Isabella Mares, Alexis Rocha when it comes to the basketball side of things. Of course, some volleyball girls, Gretel and Sonia Corona, Megan Pichards. See, Coach Littleton had Sarai Jones on her squad over in Los Fresnos. This time around, she has Sarai Rodriguez on her team. So Coach Rebecca Littleton met her back when she was an assistant under Coach Clarice Arredondo back in the early part of the decade, middle of the decade, when she was at McAllen Memorial. She's a part of the Coach Claire Arredondo coaching tree and went on and took her first job at Los Fresnos. She had some big shoes to fill. Did quite well, I thought. Made the playoffs. I believe it's 4 out of the 5 years she was there. Didn't make it her first year, then made it in consecutive years. Always had Los Fresnos competing. She fits the 32 6A mold when it comes to just gritty toughness. We're going to play hard defense. Isabella Mates, speaking of household names, hits the tray. It's 13-4. When I found out that Coach Garrett wasn't coming back to South, I really thought the first name Harlingen South should go after would be, at the time, Rebecca Valdez. I thought to myself, that's a perfect fit. For sure enough, Coach Littleton, now Coach Littleton recently, applied and got the job, and I, for one, approved that hire, and picking up right where Coach Garrett left off. Coach Garrett always had this team in the playoffs. That's one thing. And two, they always competed. They did run into a couple of buzzsaws with Harlingen every year. Weslaco, about 3 or 4 years ago, was really tough. But you knew what you were going to get out of South. Those teams is really good at playing defense. Always going to be in that 32 6A mix. Excited to see when Coach Littleton makes her return back to Los Fresnos come district play. She'll face her former team. 13-4 right now, her Lady Hawks in control of the first quarter. Tovar, bounce pass inside, went off of Montemayor. St. Joe doesn't get the lucky roll. Loose ball picked up by Modest, and right now South is just outrunning and out-hustling. Spin move, would have been a nice move from Modest. They're just out-hustling St. Joe right now, up and down the court. Substitutions coming in. Megan Picharts, two-way player for Harlingen South, checks in. Coach Rebecca Littleton, married to my friend Coach Will Littleton. He too also is in his first year as a head coach at PSJ Memorial. So a shout out to him. Montemayor pulls up. Rebounded. Gonzalez forces the foul. So Coach Will Littleton was the defensive coordinator over at PSJ North and took the job down at PSJ Memorial. First time he is a head coach. Rebecca, meanwhile, has been a head coach before at Los Fresnos, like I had mentioned. Will Littleton also has ties to Los Fresnos as well. Coached there in football and also in track. I believe he was made it to state in the triple jump, if I'm not mistaken. Modest pushing it, crossing midcourt. Correction on the score, it's 13-5, South. Well, it's Gretel Corona checking into the game. She quickly draws a foul and she'll go to the line. And misses both free throws. St. Joe comes up with the rebound, 20 seconds. A little bit of a lengthy first period here at Harlingen South. Lady Hawks holding a 13-5 lead. St. Joe can't find their rhythm offensively. There's 11 seconds. They could use a bucket here. Tovar takes it. She has her eyes on the clock. She's directing the traffic. She's going to try and work around a screen, and she does. Spots up a three, buries it. Regina Tovar with a fresh breath of life for St. Joe. Coach Moreno likes it. St. Joe likes it. We head to the second. They trail 13-8 on Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Hi, I'm Rolo Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting
Welcome back. Start of the second period. Regina Tovar hit the three, and it'll be St. Joe ball to start the second half. Tovar out to Montemayor, gets it out to Gonzalez, or excuse me, that's Andrea Hasso. Hasso out to Montemayor, Tovar. Buries the three, back to back. Just like that, Regina Tovar has hit 2 straight threes and has St. Joe within 2. Now picking that one off is Vorais, excuse me. Crossing the volleyball line. Gonzalez, kick it out to Montemayor. Get it back to Tovar, who has the hot hand. Nice pass outside the paint. Hasso picks it up, gets it out to Tovar. Tovar driving through the lane in the paint. Can't get the layup to go. Rebound though, St. Joe. Picking up that loose ball was Hasso. Hasso in the corner, trapped by Ortiz. St. Joe calls a timeout. They have the ball in the possession. They trail by 2 on Real Sports Live.
Island. Be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Welcome back after the timeout. Heads up play there down in the official. Quick pass inside, they draw the foul. Check out the official right there, a little heads up. 6:42 left in the first half. St. Joe has an opportunity to tie it here thanks to a pair of three-pointers from Regina Tovar. Hasso missed the first, makes the second, 1-point game. South Trying to rekindle their rhythm they had in the opening quarter. That missed shot from Modis. Now pushing it down the lane and gets fouled again. So South get into some foul trouble here late in this first half, and St. Joe will go back to the line. It'll be Regina Tovar with an opportunity to give the Lady Bloodhounds the lead. Tied it up at 13. South now trying to retake the lead. St. Joe has never led in this ball game. They're trying to take their first lead of the night. South got off to that quick start. Quick inbound pass to Alexis Rocha. Floater with the right hand, sinks it. Alexis Rocha gives the Lady Hawks the 2-point lead. Montemayor has that one knocked away by Mares. Back into Rocha's hand, fires up a three, bang! Alexis Rocha says, you can tie it, and I'll do you one better. And a quick 5-0 spurt from Alexis Rocha. We talked about household names. She's one of those names that comes to mind. She had that wide open three, said, I'll take that. And the lead is back to 5. Gonzalez retreats back, guarded by Mares. Rocha now guarding Montemayor. Hassel back with the ball. They get it back out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, strong move, can't get it. Offensive board and one. Counted in the foul. Andrea Hassel muscled her way through the paint, got the offensive board. Now Megan Pachartz will check in. Substitutions coming in for Coach Littleton. Hassel can't complete the three-point play, but Tovar picks the offensive board. Chest pass out, three-pointer on the way. Swoosh! Alejandra Gonzalez ties things up at 18. Back and forth we go, and a turnover. Timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout up here. 3-ball ties it up from Harlingen South.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Welcome back. Right now, Brownsville St. Joe with the momentum. Still trying to take their first lead of the night. Tovar trying to do that. Bounce pass picked away. But back into the hands of Montemayor, driving down the baseline. Kicks it out. Wide open three on the way. Just off the mark. Hits the top of the backboard and goes out of bounds. That was Gonzalez. Mares swings it back out to Rocha. Rocha now directing the traffic, gets it back out to Mares, moves to her left, works around the screen. Hop step inside, can't get it. Offensive board, count it. Gonzalez works around a screen, goes right to the lane. Can't get it to sink. Rebound south. Rocha to Pichards. Almost had a travel. Rocha through the lane. And gets it to go. So for every left hook St. Joe will throw, Harlingen South answers with an uppercut. And that's a turnover. Oh, I don't know about that. That's an easy layup. Can't get it. I don't know how many times I've just assumed that. Well, that's an easy layup. But I think right there, if you're Montemayor, you kind of just want to let that ball go. But she tried to save it. And when she tried to save it, she wound up giving it to a Lady Hawk. 2 Lady Hawks, in fact. And kind of a tough play there. Rocha can't get it to go. Another offensive board. This time from Sarai Rodriguez, and she will go to the free throw line. Rodriguez misses the first. Gets the second. She goes 1 of 2. Back comes St. Joe. Back to a 3-point game. Rocha takes it back up. Pass in the corner, they kick it back out. Rocha again now directing the traffic at the volleyball line. South leads by 3. Step back 3. Bovad had a handle on it. Lets Gonzalez run the point. Passes it inside the hustle, back out to Gonzalez. Three-point lead. Natalia Montemayor with the ball. St. Joe found a little bit of a rhythm offensively, hit a couple of threes. Bovad with a quick move, weaves her way through the lane. Looks like she drew a foul, and she did, so she will go back to the free throw line. And makes them both. One-point lead. Modis through the paint, retreats back, gets it out to Rocha. Rocha moves inside, kicks it out. Nearly had it taken away, and Rocha again has the ball in her hands. Good defense by Montemayor. That one's poked away, loose ball. Jump ball, it's possession arrow. It's gonna stay with the Lady Hawks. Caitlin Machen to inbound. She gets it out to Rocha for 3, bang! Alexis Rocha hits a 3-pointer. A much needed, and that's a travel. So Alexis Rocha brought her A game tonight. They leave her open. And in the times I covered Rocha and Modis in their younger years as sophomores, I'd have to say they've improved in their shooting. Rocha has definitely gotten better from beyond the arc. South, not particularly a three-point shooting team in the past from what I've covered. It looks like they're going to take their shots here, and Rocha definitely looks like she's improved. She spots up another three just off the mark. Tell you what, she makes that three. This crowd goes nuts, and Coach Moreno probably calls a timeout. Now St. Joe back with the ball. That one picked away by who other than Rocha. Rocha now trying to go coast to coast. Stops, pops from the elbow, buries it. Welcome to the show, Alexis Rocha with another basket. And a turnover. Rodriguez comes up with the steal off the glass, can't get it to go. Long court pass. One-on-one shot. Just got it to go, got a friendly roll. Important bucket right there for St. Joe to semi-stop the bleeding. Rodriguez quickly has to get rid of it. Rocha will spot up a deep three, just off the mark. Oh, how poetic would that have been for Rocha to bury a deep three to go to the half. NASCAR fast-paced styled first half. There she goes into the locker room. Harlingen South leads 28-24. We got a good one here at Harlingen South on Rio Sports Live.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are Eddie Burkella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white events. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're the Life for Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos, crecemos juntos, triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Hi, I'm Rolo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine.
Welcome back. Start of the second half. In a 4-point Harlingen South lead. Regina Tovar takes it. First possession for St. Joe. Tovar driving the lane. That pass knocked away. Picked up by Mares, and back comes South. Mares crossing mid-court. Back into the hot hands of Alexis Rocha. Moves to her left. Rocha has had herself a ball game tonight. Gets it out to Mares. Mares guarded closely by Gonzalez. Rocha, that shot off the back of the rim. No good. Offensive board. Mares ranges to her left. Pass inside, kicks it back out. That was matching, excuse me. Back comes Montemayor on the other end. Natalia Montemayor misses on the 3-ball. Offensive board, second chance, no good. Montemayor gets the rebound, gets it back out to Tovar. Shot from the baseline, that's short. Saraí Rodriguez has that one picked away. Bounce pass inside. Jump ball. Possession arrow says Harlingen South. Machin will inbound. 28-24 the score. Harlingen South and Brownsville St. Joe, the Lady Bloodhounds on the road in the all red. Harlingen South in the white. Rocha guarded by Tovar. That's been a fun matchup all night. Tovar comes up with it. 6.5. Clock ticking away in the third. Still plenty of time. Tovar steps back. 3-pointer just missed. Neither offense has scored here in the second half. Coach Littleton signaling for the offense to slow down the pace just a bit. Saraí Rodriguez, wide open 3. Rocha got the offensive board, quickly put it up and got fouled. She will go back to the free throw line. Makes the first. And the second. Stolen away by Mares. Swings it over to Rodriguez. Off the glass, can't get it to go. Montemayor with an inbound to Gonzalez. Tovar has been quiet. St. Joe only trails by 6. They need a bucket here. Montemayor guarded by Rocha. Nice bounce pass inside. Quick rebound by Hassel. She can't get it to go, but there to back her up was Vorais. North leads 28-27 at halftime against Economides on the girls' side. That 31-6A opener. Modest, deep two. Tovar with a rebound. 30-26 South. St. Joe has not led here tonight. Tovar weaves through the defense, forces the foul. Regina Tovar will go back to the free throw line. Misses the second. She goes 1 of 2. 3-point game. Looking for the tie. Gets it. Alejandra Gonzalez from downtown ties it up at 30. Got ourselves a ball game. Long pass hauled in. Rodriguez, or rather that was Ortiz. Back out to Rocha. 3-pointer. Clanks off the side of the rim. Rebounded St. Joe. Here comes Montemayor, 1-on-2. She's going to slow down the pace. Crossover move on Rocha. Kicks it out. I thought about the three. That was Gonzalez. She'll step back. Gonzalez in the paint. Gets rid of it to turnover. Back comes South, tied up at 30. Here comes Modest, guarded by Montemayor. Driving from the elbow, count it. I said in the first half, right when St. Joe comes back with a left hook, South answers. Every time Harlingen South needs a bucket, they get one. This one coming from Isabella Mares. And that lead still eludes the Lady Bloodhounds. 3:38. Gonzalez passes it inside to Hassel. And that's going to be a travel and a turnover. Eva Frady, the sophomore, checks into the game. Mares out to Rocha. Rocha bounce pass down the baseline, makes a crossover move, back in the paint, swings it back out to Mares. Mares out to Corona. One possession game. Free throw here can make it a 2-possession game, and she does. 4-point Lady Hawk lead. Here comes the press. Gonzalez got rid of it. And South comes up with the steal. Modest hop step layup, good. Lead is back to 6. St. Joe struggling with the press. Montemayor has that one turned over, and a timeout called by Coach Littleton. Harlingen South flexing their muscles. They lead by 6. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back after the timeout from South. A wide open three. They're going to pass. Rocha is going to put this one up. Gonzalez comes down with a rebound. Nearly had it taken away by Modest. Window tight coverage from Modest. Stuck on her like glue. Gonzalez drives, can't get the layup. Good no call there. 6-point lead. Rocha again trying to make a move on Montemayor. Gets it out to Corona. Corner out to Modest. Modest pass back out to Rocha. Corona out to Machin. Back into the hands of Modest. 36-30 the score. Pass inside, she gets fouled. Coach Will Littleton here in attendance. Also, he's wearing green. PSJ Memorial Wolverines. So shout out to him. Tomorrow we will be joined by Coach Israel Gonzalez, Harlingen South's very own. And we would be joined by Patrick Shelby of the Mackay Bulldogs with a special announcement coming up from Coach Shelby and Gonzalez. Rocha with a bucket, and in a blink, it is a 9-point Lady Hawk lead. Their defense forcing the issue when St. Joe has not had an answer for the press. Gonzalez to her left, swings, kicks it out, 3-ball, air ball, nowhere close. Rocha comes down with the rebound. That was Frady, the sophomore, on the missed shot. Rocha going coast to coast, lays it in. 11-point Lady Hawk lead. Corona knocked that one out of bounds, South ball. This defense really looking good out of the press. I mentioned just moments ago, South has not had an answer, or excuse me, St. Joe has not had an answer for this press. Coach Littleton really putting pedal to the metal here with a minute in the third. Rocha has had the hot hand. Kind of cooled off here, but getting contributors. Works around the screen. Can't get it to go. That's what you're going to get right there. You're going to get physical play. Pichards jockeying for that rebound. That's what Coach Littleton, it's going to be physical. That's what I liked what she had over at Los Fresnos whenever she had those bouts with Harlingen. And you knew you were going to get a knockdown, drag-out brawl for 4 quarters. The intensity definitely will be matched when we get to that Bird Bowl. Monsiváis and Littleton. It's gonna be very intense. Two teams that are gonna like to go at it. But for now, it's an 11-point Lady Hawk lead. Machin kicks it out. Modest back into the hands of Rocha. Shout out to Coach Solorio here in attendance. And Mr. Fernando Reyes, 3-ball, count it. Mares with a 3 and a steal. Rocha with a bucket. 5 quick points. And it's a 16-point lead. And South's defense flexing and looking good in front of their home crowd. The lead is 16. Lady Hawks lead as we head to the fourth.
A nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are Edinburgh Bella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are sent.
Welcome back. And a 16-point lead for the Lady Hawks. An impressive showing here on their home floor. St. Joe just couldn't have an answer for the press and went a little cool from the floor in that third quarter. Harlingen South coming in with an 11-10 record. They've lost 2 in a row. Up in tournament play out in Laredo. Lost to a pair of Laredo schools. In fact, lost 3 games up there to Laredo schools. They lost to Alexander, Nixon, and Figueroa. Sandwiched in between with a win against Zapata. Right now, the Lady Hawks trying to snap the 2-game skid. And would you looky here? Coach Rebecca Littleton will make a homecoming of sorts. She will head to McAllen Memorial on Friday to have a date with the Lady Mustangs. A little bit of a teacher versus student type deal. Former assistant was Littleton Valdez at the time for Coach Clarice Arredondo. Coached some pretty good teams. Ebony Johnson, Victoria Isaguirre. Memorial had some pretty good teams back in the early part of the decade. 3-pointer, swish! Isabella Mares from downtown, and back comes South with the press. And they will go on the road to take on Brownsville Hannah. In their district opener, that game will be a home game on December 14th. So a week from today, district play will kick off. Then they have a home game, non-district, against Mission Vets. And then they will be at Harlingen December 17th. That is the first Bird Bowl. Coach Littleton will not return home until, or at least not return home, but return back to her former team on January 14th when they travel to Los Fresnos. That will be her first game back. That'll be her first game back as an opposing coach. That will be the final game of the first round of district play. And the Lady Hawks will wrap up district play with a home game against Los Fresnos. Still a long way to go for all teams involved. Under 6 to go. Brownsville, St. Joe on the flip side. They're coming off the BISD tournament. Now the Lady Bloodhounds are 3-11. But you look at their schedule and their strength of schedule. This is a team that's just now starting to get healthy. Keep that in mind. And 2, they do play in taps. So they're getting set for their district play here very soon. They're getting girls back and healthy. Montemayor's shot goes out of bounds. They started off the season at Edinburgh High, lost 65-44, then beat Ed Couch, then took on Westlaco at the Chick-fil-A tournament, then crossed paths with Edinburgh again. Took on San Benito, they beat them, then lost to Laredo Nixon, lost to Pioneer. All these in tournament play. Lost to Donna, lost to Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial, lost to Los Fresnos, lost to Mac High, lost to Bears, and then they finally snapped. They snapped that 7-game losing streak with a win against Port Isabel, but PSJ, Kayla Hernandez, 1,000 career points as a junior last year, playoff team. Mac High, playoff team. Los Fresnos, playoff team. CC Veterans, not just a playoff team, but a team that makes the regional tournament 2 out of the last 3 years. State ranked, lost to them. Donna, playoff team. Pioneer, regional tournament. Nixon, playoff team. So they played a lot of tough teams in this last stretch of November. And mind you, they were not 100%. So if you can talk with Coach Moreno and figure out where this team will be come district play, is like they can just rip the page out of the playbook and kind of just spit it out and start fresh. This is going to be a very good basketball team. They were ranked in the top 25 in taps. We know what Sammy Luso and the boys are doing on the boys' side of things, so I think this team will be just fine. 4:20 to go. The Bloodhounds will inbound. Tovar drives to the lane. She's going to be a big piece. Regina Tovar will definitely have a hand in what St. Joe is looking to do. Let's check out the score on the boys' side. Sherryland leads 32-26 over Harlingen South. Final seconds in the third quarter. Coach Brian Molina and the Hawks on the road. Coach Molina sporting his holiday socks too. Too bad he's not here, otherwise we'd get that on camera. 34-34 tied up in the third quarter with 2.5 to go over at Edinburgh North. Lady Cougars, Lady Jags kicking off 31-6A play. We do have a final from Harlingen. The Lady Cardinals win it 41-35. They squeak out a win. Gotta feel good for Coach Ashley Monsivais and the Lady Cards. Able to get back into the win column. Be sure to follow us on our social media sites at Real Sports Live on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Rocha takes it out. Gets it up to Mares, works around a screen. Matching back out to Rocha. Cheer team here at Harlingen South. Icing on the cake. Three-pointer from Isabella Mares. 52-36. Lady Hawks pulling away. Just a reminder, tomorrow we will have Coach Israel Gonzalez and Coach Patrick Shelby on our show at 2. Join us at Luke Faria Motors for a special announcement. Montemayor pushing it 240. (53-36). Harlingen South will snap their two-game skid and get a win here at home. That goes out of bounds. Oh, saved over on the far side. It looked like it went out of bounds, but Frady was able to save it deep in the corner. Gets it back to Tovar. Montemayor fires up a three and no good. Rebounded by South. And Alexis Rocha drives through the lane with another layup. (55-36) the score. Loose ball. And another steal. Back comes Rocha. Passes it up to Ortiz. Ortiz with a bucket. Harlingen South looking mighty good here at home. Couple more games for South to prepare for district play 1 week from today. Pass inside, she gets fouled. Minute 6 left. So some substitutions. Pacharts will check in. Kima Gonzalez. Along with Sonia and Gretel Corona. So substitutions in for Coach Rebecca Littleton's club. She's got to be pleased with how her team has fared. Again, first time I see St. Joe and Harlingen South and girls ball. Not too shabby, I say. Harlingen South, like I said, it covered plenty of their games in the past under Coach Kelly Garrett. Now under Coach Rebecca Littleton. Coach Moreno as well, covered St. Joe girls basketball in the past, and it's a big year for them. I do believe they will be fine once they get fully healthy and get the train rolling down at St. Joe once district play starts. Same will be said for Harlingen South, and just seeing how well they're playing tonight and how well they're shooting the ball, it's gonna make for a fun district like it always is. Always a fun district in 32 6A. Mind you, you're gonna have Westlake go back. Harlingen's Harlingen. Brownsville Hannah's got a sneaky good team. They're a lot back from last year under Coach Luis Gonzalez. (57-38). That's your final score. Harlingen South snaps their 2-game skid here at home. Coach Rebecca Littleton leading her troops to a win. Brownsville St. Joe falls in this one. So we're gonna grab our Luke Ferreira Motors player of the game. Harlingen South, an impressive win. The press and that 1-2 punch from Mares and Brocha, too much for the Lady Bloodhounds. On behalf of myself, Kevin Naro, Joe Bowling, and everyone at Rio Sports Live, the final score, Harlingen South 57, Brownsville St. Joe 38. Saying so long and good night.